Kamish, let me ask you, what's the first thing you look at from a fighter when you see them make their ring walk or when they step in the ring? What's one of the first things your trained eye goes to?
I look at their eyes. I want to see them. I have seen them before so many times.
Welcome to the ring, his opponent from Queens, New York. Make some noise for Barkim Logan. In Huntington, New York, welcome to all the fans in the house and all the fans watching around the world on Fight.tv and Fight Network. This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of action in the heavyweight division. It's brought to you by Joe DeGuardia Star Boxing and sponsored by Modell Sporting Goods, the Tudor Advisory Group, 94.3 The Shark, Core BTS in association with Barracuda, and the Inn at Fox Hollow. This contest is sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The 3 judges at ringside are John McKay, Tony Paolillo, and Marcel Varela. And inside the ring, controlling the action at the sound of the bell, is referee Mike Rosario. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at an even 236 pounds. He comes to us tonight with a professional record of 0 wins, 1 defeat. He is wearing the dark blue trunks, hailing from Boston, Massachusetts, Jackson D. Souza. And across the ring is his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 224.4 pounds. Tonight, he makes his professional debut. He is wearing the red, black, and white trunks, representing Queens, New York, Barkim Bar Believes Logan!
Both of you are giving your instructions in the locker room. Obey my commands. Good luck.
To the center of the ring. Perez, a longtime amateur referee, took a lot of his friends' advice and took out his professional license. Let's see, after all the years in the amateurs where you get used to warning a guy, stop, stop, stop. It can be very frustrating. Let's see if he lets them do a little things different and maybe work on the inside. But I expect with these heavyweights, Matt, you know anything can happen.
Yeah, let me ask you, we look at Logan here, you think of a 70s heavyweight, Ernie Shavers. Huh? What do you think, maybe?
You know, Ernie Shavers may have been the hardest single shot hitter of all time. He told me that the one thing that he really wishes is that he didn't knock everybody out early, because he would have liked to have learned how to box a little bit more.
Ooh, you can hear the sound.
Yes.
The power of Logan is evident.
What a crack that was.
Oof. Hands up high, coming in, stalking, staying in front of his opponent is Logan. De Souza has to move.
Now, my broadcast partner on Sirius XM Radio, Jerry Cooney, was a huge body puncher.
Yeah.
And Jerry would look at Jackson De Souza And I always would say, Jerry, when you see a guy with an ample midsection,
Sure, and the trunks are up high, too.
forget it. Why are you shooting headshots when you should be shoot at his chest? You're going to land on something.
Yep.
There we go, body shots. 2 left hands and a right.
Logan has been coming forward this entire fight. Souza's hands are low. He's almost looking to counterpunch, almost looking to wait for the aggressor to come in and land one. Stepping forward, feigning and moving.
Barkim Logan in the, now what are those? Black, white, red trunks.
Yep.
And Jackson D'Souza in the blue and silver trim, I suppose.
There you go. My father and his garment center buddies would be happy with that call.
Now, what do you do if you're colorblind? And I think they're green trunks.
Maybe you describe the fighters by the color of their gloves or perhaps the style they're using. Right now, you describe Logan as the aggressor here, hands up, leaning in on D'Souza, who's actually developing a small mouse underneath his right eye.
No surprise, because some of those jabs have been thudding.
Oh,
and
there's
another one. That was a nose bender.
You can almost see Logan trying to calculate the distance for his jab here. Staying busy in the clinch there is Barkim believes Logan. That's
Perez had a little tough time there breaking them.
Yep.
It just takes one word. Stop. And they have to stop.
Well, it looks like D'Souza is actually stopped. There's really very little lateral movement from D'Souza here.
That was a bad move. Defend yourself at all times, and he walked away right in front of Logan.
Pushing off is D'Souza, perhaps trying to see if he has the strength to lean on Logan. The left hand of D'Souza is very low.
There's not going to be any disagreement between myself and Matt Stryker on that one, because I know that you had it for Mr. Logan.
Absolutely, 10-9 round. I thought that he was definitely more aggressive, land more scoring punches, seemed to dominate the round. If you were walking past this building on the street, you'd pick who's winning that fight, it would be that man right there.
Now, I'm going to give you a way that I score, and I like to score sometimes when we're on the air like this. A close round can be a 10-9 round, but I like to, look, we got 10 points, why not use them? A round like that, let's say it was close, would be a 10-9 round. That wasn't a close round. I made it a 10-8 round.
Interesting.
In the event of knockdowns, I make a 10-8, 10-7, 10-6. I could even have a 10-5 with several knockdowns.
It's almost revolutionary, because we're so used to hearing the 10-9, 10-9, 10-8 only on the knockdown. If you think that it was that lopsided, perhaps this one isn't going much longer.
Well, when I go back eventually, and maybe one day we'll be calling a fight of these two guys again, and I look at my scorecard and I see 10-8, it tells me, and I'll put no knockdown, that it was a one-sided round without a knockdown.
The archives, my friends, the archives. Is a right hand from D'Souza, sets Logan back. Now D'Souza came forward with nothing there but a front chancery.
Barkim Logan against Jackson D'Souza. The man eating those shots is Jackson D'Souza, and now throwing the shots. They fall into a clinch. Let's see if referee Perez breaks them up. He does. Having a little bit of a hard time breaking them up.
They are the heavyweights.
And what a referee has to do is let each guy know when I say stop or break, it means stop and break. Usually you yell stop first. That way they won't punch anymore. Because you can say break and they get hit on a break. You never said stop. And I've heard that one too. Sure. So say stop. Tell them in the dressing room, I am going to say one word, stop.
Logan does not stop. He keeps coming forward. And to the point that you made earlier, he seems to be going to the body a little bit more.
And those body shots are bothering D'Souza.
Oh, gosh. You kidding me?
Look at that. D'Souza actually lifting his left leg up as those body shots are landing.
Yeah, and he's trying to move his opponent off of him. Logan's content to fight in here.
Watch those rabbit punches. That was a rabbit shot. That was a rabbit shot. That was another one.
I don't know. They're talking to
And
each
another
other.
one.
I don't think you're going to knock him out there.
And Souza is complaining about the rabbit shot. Perez was out of position. He was on the other side. He never saw the rabbit punch. That's a borderline rabbit.
Speaking of rabbits, animals, and others, there's a mouse coming up under Logan's left eye, so perhaps Souza can open that up. Maybe the tide can turn in this fight. Whoops.
Nice right hand by Barkim Logan. That was not a rabbit punch. Souza is being worked over.
And he's not even moving off the ropes, Souza. He just gets hit with another body shot. Souza's just almost, it seems, he's praying for this round to end.
Around 30 seconds to go, round number 2.
When these two big guys push on each other like that, I understand this is a 4-rounder, but when they get on further in their tenure and they go to 6 and 8 rounds, it's really going to wear on you to have a heavy guy pushing on you. I made a living doing it, but it takes its toll.
Oh, on the break. He might lose a point on this, and he is losing a point.
Is that official there?
You know what? I don't think that was officially. The referee held up one finger, which made it look like he was going to take a point, but we did not see him turn to all
motion
the judges.
to the judges. There
I
you
think
go.
it was a warning.
Fair enough.
But I thought that could have deserved a 1-point deduction right then and there. Because you got to remember, in the dressing room, they are told, it's like, this is your first and second warning right here. Do not do that. Do not rabbit punch. Do not hit on a break. I will take a point. You don't believe me? Try me. And they know what you're talking about. They don't want to test it.
A lot of times in the throes of passion, so to speak, bombs go flying, but I don't know if that was the case there. Throes of passion. What do you think, Kamish? Name of a new show?
Round number 3 is scheduled for 4 in this heavyweight matchup. You're watching Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing Rockin' Fights 38, and this one is everything we thought it would be and more.
Logan's corner was talking to him about getting more combinations, putting together more damaging shots. Ooh, hard left hand from Logan.
And just to let everybody know, I scored the first 2 rounds 10-8 without a knockdown for Jackson Logan, because it's just, for Barkim Logan, because it's something that I do in one-sided rounds, and they have been one-sided. No knockdown. I make it 10-8 because you got the points, I use them.
There you go.
And I mean, I will peek at your scorecard. Yeah, you've got Barkim Logan winning both rounds.
Yep.
Now you wonder, the big man, can he punch himself out?
It just doesn't seem that Souza's his launch speed, when he puts his punches off, they aren't connecting, and I almost feel like Souza wants Logan to be close, because that way he ensures, Souza does, that he will land punches.
You know, for his debut, I like what I'm seeing from this Barkim Logan.
Absolutely.
He's aggressive. He's got what Mike Tyson would always call bad intentions on that left hand. When he throws it, he doesn't pull with it. Even if it's a single jab, watch what he does. It's what we call a shotgun jab. He launched that left hook. Now's where he should be working to the midsection. Right behind the ear, close to being a rapid punch. I think Perez just kind of said to him, watch it. Perez having a hard time in there, breaking these guys up.
Logan's mouth wide open. He could be getting tired. Maybe Souza has a strategy here. Underhook.
See, you don't have to fight with guys like this. You tell them, work out of it, and if they don't, the word is stop.
Here's an opportunity for that word right there. Instead, the official allows them to continue to do what they've been doing the entire fight, leaning and banging. That's been the story of this fight here.
Well, that's because Souza now, I don't think he has anything left.
No.
He can't stand in the middle of the
Ooh,
ring.
ooh,
Hot right
ooh.
hand,
Wait a minute.
right above us.
Souza doesn't even have his hands up. A left hand, but then he was met with a left hook was Logan. And it was either Logan slipped or he was also hurt. Oh boy.
Down he goes. Sitting in the corner. I don't know if he's going to be able, I don't think he's getting up. He looked at the referee, said something, it's over. Well, there you see his first professional fight, his first professional victory.
Absolutely. It seemed to be exhaustion. It seemed to be there was a point where he just slumped in the corner and said, I don't want to do this anymore, and even turned to the referee, and you noted it,
Yeah.
looked at him and said, hey man, I think I'm done.
I tell you what, I'd love to hear an interview with this guy, and I think you might just well be the guy to do it.
You think so? Fair enough.
So we will get the time of the knockout. It has been an exciting fight. Basically, it has been more or less a one-sided fight. Jackson D'Souza tried his best. He came in 0-1. He said, I'm going to give it everything I have, but I always do exactly that. And Barkim Logan was making his professional debut, and I think we're all very impressed with this guy making his debut tonight. Coming out punching, showing two good hands. One thing I might press him on a little bit, those rabbit punching.
Well, I'll let you do that. I'm a Queens boy myself, so shout out to Queens. And of course, a great effort there by the one and only Jackson D'Souza. Some great, proud fighters coming out of Brazil as D'Souza exits. Let's go back to the ring.
Tara Castronova to make it official.
Referee Lobianco stopped the fight at the end of round number 3. All for your winner by knockout from Queens, New York, Barkim Logan!
A happy winner, a happy team. Barkim Logan, first professional fight, first professional victory at TKO in round number 3.